This video is sponsored by Morning Brew. More on that later.
Why should we think about the future? We're living in the present, alright?
What's going on? Hi, happy Monday, and welcome back to this channel where I do unique and cool ideas that I didn't steal from other YouTubers. I just told a bunch of people to send in presentations for us to watch on this channel, and right now I'm going to look at them and tell you if they're good or not. Now, I went on YouTube the other day and I saw that Jay Schlatt posted a video where he looked at people's presentations that they sent in to him, and I didn't copy that. I didn't see anything about that before he posted it, okay? So I don't want anyone coming after me and saying that I'm copying ideas. So I know that other YouTubers have done this before, so I did technically copy the idea from someone. Not him, though. Today, we are watching these presentations on the Goop House live stream for charity, where we are raising money for the Sylvia Rivera Law Project, which aims to guarantee that all people are free to self-determine their gender identity and expression, regardless of income or race, and without facing harassment, discrimination, or violence. So please check out the charity link. It's in the description below. We are trying to raise $5 million, and we are 4 million of the way there thanks to me, because I gave a little bitty percent of my net worth. I love going hard on the charity. You know what I'm saying? Going hard on the charity. Let's watch some presentations. Max, who is 14, goes by any pronouns, made a presentation. How to make cans as fierce as RuPaul. RuPaul is a drag queen. Stunning, right? This is a can. Boring, right? Yes. Drag essentials. When RuPaul is in drag, he uses makeup, wigs, and dresses. A can, however, does not wear these things. This is the problem, which means it's makeover time. Oh, next is the outfit. The dress is perfect. Yes, literally Soleil Queen. This can is now just as fierce as RuPaul, thanks. Good for that. Good on them. They sent me this presentation 3 times. I should not even have watched it. Someone said how under my thing where I say, how can I contact you? They just put their phone number. I'm not gonna text you. Next up, Key, spelled K-E-I, is 16, he, they, and has a presentation to show to us. Top 4 things Nick needs to know now. By Key, pronounced Key. Ew! That's not right. I can't do that. Is that really what the inside of a goose's mouth looks like? Ah! I'm never looking at that again. This is Charlie, loudest barking dog. Can you bark louder than Charlie? No, you can't. How can you be the loudest barking? Hold on. Oh, here it is.
An Adelaide dog has broken the Guinness World Record for the loudest bark. During a national competition late last year, Charlie's record-breaking bark registered 113.1 decibels, equivalent to a rock band.
Are you gonna show it? That was dumb. They didn't even show it. Number 3. This man's dentures were stuck in his throat for more than a week. Someone help him. How did he not notice? Number 4. It's not illegal to drive barefoot, but you probably shouldn't. I actually learned this recently because I always thought it was illegal, and then I looked it up and was like, whoa, it's not. But it's a little dangerous because it's dangerous, so you probably should wear shoes. Next up, Zini, who is 19, goes by she, her, has made us a presentation. This is like a Microsoft PowerPoint presentation. I like that. Subnautica. What is it? Who is it? Where is it? Very kinda not very much, pretty mild spoilers. Subnautica is a game about underwater exploration and survival. You play as Riley Robinson, who looks a little creepy. The reason you need to survive is because your ship clashes. Listen, what is this? Presentations are about showing, not telling. You're not supposed to write everything down. I should be able to... Sorry, I don't mean to be rude. I know people put time into this. I feel kind of bad, actually. I should have been a little more honest about what I was looking for. I really like the hoverfish. It's cute and cool. Look how freaking cute it looks. That is cute. Thank you for reading my slideshow. Everyone should play Subnautica. It's very fun. So that one was from the Subnautica game developer. A little bit of self-promotion right there, but no big deal. Next up, Akil, 17, he, him. This presentation could lead to some very light existential greds. I'm over it. Okay, this looks interesting. The Fermi Paradox. What is the Fermi Paradox? The Fermi Paradox is the possible explanations for the apparent contradiction between the lack of evidence and the high probability estimates for the existence of extraterrestrial civilization. So it's basically this explanation for why we don't have evidence for aliens, despite the fact that there's like such a high probability that one will exist. It is the ineffable reason that life is stopped or hindered from developing, even though it's highly probable for far more developed life to exist. I wonder this myself. There's such a high chance that aliens exist outside of here. Yet how is there no developed civilization that has developed the technology to come reach us and communicate with us. You redeemed sneeze. How am I supposed to sneeze? I don't know how to sneeze on command. I'll put my head right here. In order to understand the different levels of intelligent life, we need to understand how this is classed using the Kardashev scale. A type 1 civilization has the ability to use all of the energy on their planet. We're not quite a type 1 civilization, but we're close. So we're at type 0.7. This is actually really interesting. I like this kind of stuff. Type 2 civilization can harness all of the energy of their host star. So that is like using the sun, right? A type 3 civilization blows the other two away, accessing power comparable to that of the entire Milky Way galaxy. Humanity is nearing point 8 as we are slowly starting to harvest all energy on our planet. Let's hope we don't hit a great filer before that happens. I don't know what that means. The Great Filter. Okay, I think that's what they meant. There are no signs of higher 2 and 3 civilizations because there are no higher civilizations in existence due to the existence of great filters. The Great Filter theory says that at some point from pre-life to a type 3, there is a wall that all or nearly all attempts at life hit. There is some stage in that long evolutionary process that is greatly unlikely or impossible for life to get beyond. Scenario 1. We are rare and we're part of the handful that passed the Great Filter. So we've already done it, you know? Scenario 2, we're the first form to pass through the Great Filter. Many other species might be on our way to superintelligence, but it hasn't happened yet. And 3, the Great Filter's in front of us and we're effed. Type 2 and Type 3 intelligent civilizations are out there, and there are logical reasons why we might not have heard of them. The first possibility is that the concept of a physical colonization is just like not even it's a hilarious backward concept to a more advanced species. Okay, so the aliens are like, why would I need to do that? It doesn't make any sense. Why would I go and physically colonize somewhere? 2, there's only one instance of higher intelligent life, a super predator civilization that's far more advanced than us, and they keep it that way by exterminating any intelligent civilization once they get past a certain level. So they don't even touch you until you get smart enough, and then they knock you out because they're trying to make sure everyone's safe. So they kill you. 3, there's plenty of activity and noise out there, but our technology is too primitive and we're listening for the wrong things. Or 4, higher civilizations are aware of us and observing us. Or 5, we're just wrong. This stuff's interesting to me. I've never heard about this before. Is that it? It won't let me go any further. That's the end? Oh, is this like the part I'm supposed to say down here? There are a lot of ways we could be totally off with everything we think. The universe might appear one way and be something else entirely, like a hologram. What the heck? Simulations back up theory that universe is a hologram. A 10-dimensional theory of gravity makes the same predictions as a standard quantum physics in fewer dimensions. Oh my god, that's too much for me. Thank you, Akil. Okay, I'm gonna start being picky, you know what I'm saying? Someone did a video and they gave a presentation. This video was originally 20 minutes, so I cut out the most important part.
So we are going to do my presentation about me. Part 1, the beginnings. We don't have much time, we need to go fast. So, I was born the 28th of February in 2008. That's the day that nothing notable happened. I was a little baby boy, and on the 1st of March 2010, I went into a foster family.
Okay, I have got so many questions. Why is this? This is Matthias Diallo, 14, he, him. Is he presenting this in a school?
We need to go fast. So when I was 5 years old, I was so smart that I could jump a class. I have this cool story. It's pretty cool. We tell it to everyone who asks about it and everyone who doesn't ask about it because I don't care. We tell them like, yeah.
The original story was way too long, so I sped it up a bit. So there's a cat. I am not small.
Why should we think about the future? We're living in the present, alright?
What's going on? This is great, but I also am very confused. What is Tolstoy? Everyone's just saying Tolstoy is cool. My future, medicine, neurologist, loving father of 2 kids, loving husband. Dude, he's got it all figured out.
We will look back at the things that we have now. We will think like, oh no, I didn't do much in that time period because I was worrying about where I am now.
True.
But if you so what Tolstoy is saying through the character of Pierre is you need to live. You've only got this little amount of time left on this planet before present becomes entangled with the eternity of history, the eternity that lays in the past. So we need to make every moment that we have now the best, because before you know it, it's gone and it's never coming back, and it's just there sitting in eternity, basically.
It's true.
That's it.
He ended it so fast. Okay, Matthias, that was so far a favorite. It was a fan favorite. Everyone in the chat loves that one. Guys, I just want to take a second to talk about our sponsor for today's video, Morning Brew. Guys, I'll finally say it. I'll admit it. Mornings are my least favorite part of the day. It's the morning right now. It's 4 a.m. I rise and I grind. It's definitely not 2:48 a.m. and I'm definitely not still awake. But every single morning I wake up and I spend like 6 hours just doom scrolling on my phone with nothing in mind of what I want to see, what I want to learn. I get so frustrated reading all the trash on my phone every morning that I take so long to even get out of bed. And then my friends at Morning Brew stepped in. Morning Brew is a free daily newsletter delivered straight to your email Monday through Sunday. And it can get you up to speed on business, tech, and finance in just 5 minutes. Listen, if I go tell you to read the news, what are you gonna do? You're gonna punch me in the face. And I would too. Traditional news stinks. It's boring, it's dry, it's dense, it's heartless. Morning Brew delivers news to you that is witty, relevant, and informative. I learned today through Morning Brew about Elon Musk taking a 9.2% stake in Twitter and how it's not just to pad his fortune, but also to boost his ego and make himself look better by controlling the news. So if you're at all connected or interested in business, finance, or tech, there's no reason why you shouldn't try out Morning Brew because it's free. So go to the link in my description to sign up for Morning Brew today and make your mornings a little less boring. Next up is a presentation by Harley, 21, he, him, and it's called Star Wars Aliens, Incels versus Chads. Salacious B. Crumb. Absolute normie, just completely average. The everyman. Yeah, I've thought that for a while about Salacious B. Crumb. That's sort of been at the top of my mind when it comes to Star Wars characters and whether or not they're Chads or virgins or incels or whatever. Who's itchy? 100% cum for brains, objectifies and commodifies women like crazy. Gross old man. Yeah, F that guy. Itchy sucks. I don't know who he is or where he's from, but okay. Old cell. Wow. Lumpy's a child, will probably still grow up to be an incel thanks to his grandfather's objectification of women. Chewie is a Sigma male. That's Keanu Reeves in a fursuit. Max Rebo. What do we think about Max Rebo? What do you guys think in the chat before it pops up? People are saying Chad shit. Here we go. He's a good boy. He chugs respect women juice like it's Bantha milk. This one is good. I love this. Droopy McCool. That can't be his real name. Is that his real Star Wars name? Yep. Sure enough, Droopy McCool is literally a penis. His stage name was Snit. He's literally just a penis. That's unbelievable. Can't get laid but doesn't identify as an incel. Incels try to claim him, but he's a normie. Where are these characters coming from? Cy Snoodles. So Cy Snoodles, I believe, was added to one of the original Star Wars movies after the fact when George Lucas decided to add like random CGI characters. A Stacy through and through, effed her way up to the top. Greedo, ultimate Chad, right? I feel like we're about to have like a plot twist here. Wrong. Cuck. He's a cuck. I didn't know Greedo was a cuck. I didn't take him for one. Okay, yeah, Jabba the Hutt's big incel vibes. This is so good. What the heck? Oh my god. Yo, shout out. This is my favorite one so far. This is a great presentation. Holy crap. Yaddle? A Karen was once a Stacy when she was a couple 100 years younger. Yeah, Yaddle's definitely a Karen. You can see it in her face. Yoda, #1 Chad. That's it. That's all they had to say. Claude? Ugh, I hate Claude. Violently homophobic incel who cries himself to sleep after busting a nut to lesbian porn. You heard the presentation. Darth Maul. There is one man stopping him from going full MGTOW. What's that mean? Men going their own way, which is an anti-feminist, misogynistic, mostly online community advocating for men to separate themselves from women and from a society that believes they have been corrupted by feminism. There's one man stopping him from going full MGTOW, and that man is Obi-Wan Kenobi. He hates him too much to also hate women. Babu Frick. I think this guy's a piece of shit, personally. I think we should probably throw him in the dumpster. Not a good guy. So let's see what they have to say. Oh, okay. I guess I was wrong. I guess I was very wrong. Not Kit Fisto. I used to make fun of Kit Fisto's name all the time. Kit Fisto, daddy Ooh woo, more like Kit fist me. Emojis, a little spin, a little spin. Oh, you guys don't see it down here, but there was a bit of a spin. See, there's a spin. Kit Fisto in the prequel. Fedora tipping incel tried to replace his lightsaber with a katana, but got shut down by the Jedi Council. Why does he look like that? Does anyone know the character who has like the mask on where like under his face he looks all gross and weird? What's his name? Plo Koon? Okay, that's not very normal, but I think you're right. Yes, it is. See, this is Plo Koon without the mask. He looks like a rotisserie chicken. Yep, freaking gross. Keep that mask on, Plo Koon. Nada say. Volcel. Thinks it makes her better than everyone else. Volcel, of course, is voluntarily celibate. That means that you choose not to have sex because you think that it, you know, makes you awesome, which it does. Savage Oppress. Normie, not much to say. Incels have definitely tried to prey on him, but he's too smart and kind for their BS. Himbofication Beam. Absolute chat. Oh, so this is like the, I assume like the new Clone Wars version. Oh, not Ki-Adi-Mundi. He got a permission slip from Yoda because he legally and morally has to have sex. Canonically a Chad. Wait, is that true? Like, were they extinct? And so since he was a Jedi, he normally shouldn't be able to have sex, but Yoda let him have one because his like kind would be extinct, I'm guessing. Why would they just like decide to include that? Ki-Adi-Mundi sex. How might Ki-Adi-Mundi being able to have sex influence him as a Jedi? That's why Star Wars people are weird. Did you know there's Star Wars laws about long head pussy Jedi's species and how he was the only Jedi who was allowed to have sex because men age quicker, so they had to have multiple wives and be a constant effing machine to keep them from extinction? Why do they include that though? Like what? Star Wars just tries to add in like random shit. Maybe there was some book where it was like a bigger plot point, but that doesn't, it just seems like weird to me. That's canon. Due to the Syrians' social customs and low birth rate for males. Yeah, okay, we saw this. Oh no. Oh god. Oh god. What's going on? Thanks for watching. Wow. That was the best presentation of the day. Why'd I say the gay? This is the best presentation of the day. Thank you to Harley for providing the best presentation. He said, this presentation is something I made a couple of years ago in my free time and continuously update when I have time and inspiration strikes. You don't need to know anything about stars to appreciate it. The joy comes from looking at these weird alien freaks and laughing both at incels and the weird pointless shit that the Star Wars universe contains. The animations are important to the viewing experience. They indeed were. This one is by Alyssa Beth, who is 16, they, them, and the presentation is called Why Dora is a Lesbian and Why Other Characters Are Fruity. Am I allowed to say that? One time I said that on stream on accident and people were upset with me. So sorry if I'm not, I just think I'm not, I think I can say the word. I just shouldn't call people that, right? So I didn't do that. Guys, easy on me, okay? I get nervous on stream. Now you may be wondering how I came to this conclusion. Well, I'm gay. Not me, I'm reading for them. It's Pride Month and therefore I have the rights to claim whatever I please, otherwise you're a big stinky homophobe. The color palette. As you can see, these characters have scarily similar colors to the Pride flags. Now you might be going, these Pride flags were made long after Dora was created. You're right, but I simply do not care. So we're just gonna pretend that it's like a Sound of Thunder by Ray Bradbury situation. Now I don't remember what happened in Sound of Thunder by Ray Bradbury, and I don't read. So what is this the lesbian flag? Can someone just tell me what they are? This is Pan. This is bad. My hands are in the air. So Diego's gay, Boots is pan, Dora is bisexual, and these are all children. And I didn't say any of this. Not that children can't be those things. I'm just saying, I'm digging myself into a hole here. Some concrete evidence. In the show, Dora is always chasing after Swiper, a fox. Now let me show you some damning evidence that might just turn your whole world upside down. Fox. A sexually attractive woman. Dora is chasing after a fox, a slang word for a sexually attractive woman. Seems a bit fruity to me. The side characters. The map is always guiding Dora to where she needs to go and giving advice to where she can find Swiper. This clearly depicts a bisexual who is deeply in love but cannot stomach to tell the other. Boots. I don't know what it is about Boots, but he clearly loves everything and has pure joy in life. Personally, he's my favorite character, so I can make him canonically pan. You cannot convince me that Tico isn't gender non-conforming. Just look at them. That's true. I would agree with you on that. Diego has always been a little fruity. The way he interacts with Kicho, a man who literally plays a magical flute to bond with animals, is purely and completely romantic. The final piece of evidence. Dora says, today I'm proud to be able to say openly who I really am. A tiny fictional lesbian. Hashtag pride, hashtag love. That's a close case right there. That's a real tweet, I think. Happy Pride, everyone. I hope you think Dora's a bit gay now. You've convinced me, I believe. So far, I have 2 that I really liked. So I will donate 25 for each one that knocks my socks off. You know what I'm saying? Okay, this one was sent in by Austin, 21. Any pronouns? Let's get it. I don't have permission to play one media object in this presentation. It's a sound called Bangarang 2. My name is Austin with a Y, okay? If you ask me, I would make a cool co-host for the reasons following. Oh, so it's like a co-host. This is a mix of the two. It's a co-host application and there's a presentation. If you ask me, I would make a cool co-host for the following reasons. You'll never have to worry about being DMCA'd because I can make any background music for free. I can also beatbox. Don't ask me to beatbox right now. You just gotta believe me. That's about it, actually. Look at this cat, though. That's a cool cat. Thanks. That's it. That was great. Where did I miss the sound? Is it right in the beginning? Here, let me see if I can get this sound to work. Oh, there we go. I can hear it. Bussin' on my boss boys. Bussin' on my boss boys. I don't know anything about these Goop people. You know what I'm saying? Like, you guys are so goofy. Riley wants me to do stand-up? Okay, I have a joke. Oh god, this is nerve-wracking. I feel like I need Riley like on mic to like laugh at my jokes because he always laughs at my jokes. I've got a great stand-up routine bit. Ready? Oh god, we're not in a city. I can't even say the city's name. Only Riley and Quebec have ever heard my real stand-up. Okay, I've only ever done it once, so this is my first one in front of a live audience. This is just a joke though. I'm not doing a whole stand-up, okay? Can we do this in Detroit? I feel like I'm at home. Goop House, how are we doing tonight? You guys feeling good? Yes. Well, I got a story to tell you guys, you know? Unfortunately, I went through a pretty bad breakup a couple of years ago, okay? And things went south fast. Let me just tell you that. We all got an ex with a crazy story. Well, one time, my ex-girlfriend and I were on a quest. You guys ever go on quests? Like Skyrim? Thank you. Thank you for the cheers in the audience. My ex and I were on a quest, okay? And we had to go into a castle and assassinate a king so he wouldn't, put down his iron fist on the unruly lands. Am I right? So we're on our way to go kill the king, and next thing you know, we're caught in a forest, and we end up at a witch's house, okay? You never want to be at a witch's house, right, guys? Because when you're at a witch's house, what happens? Say it together with me. She casts a curse on you. And unfortunately, that is what happened to my ex-girlfriend. She had a spell casted on her that casted a curse on her that made it so that every single time she would fall asleep, she would turn into a lobster. Yeah, I know. It is a weird thing to happen. So after we finished that quest, of course, we assassinated the king. It was great. We got many awards. But we go to bed that night, and of course, the moment she hits the pillow, she falls asleep and she turns into a lobster. And I sat there and I said, wow, that's crazy. A lobster girlfriend. How am I supposed to reckon with this thing that happened in my life? You know, watching someone I love in front of me turn into a lobster and just stare at me with black beady eyes. And so I stared back at her and I said, you know what? I'm going to try this. I'm going to try to keep going. I'm going to try to sit tight and make sure, we still love each other the way we used to love each other before the lobster situation happened. Okay. And every day for years, we had our troubles, and we went to couples therapy and this lobster thing. As much as it didn't really affect me logically, emotionally it really hit me hard, and it was tough because I wanted to be with her, but things didn't really work out. And one night it was late, and I stormed out of the bathroom and decided that I had to put my foot down and that I ended it. Not my life. Not my life. I ended the relationship. Yes, I told her that things weren't going to work out. It was tough. It was emotional for me. It was emotional for her because neither of us did anything wrong. We went on a quest, and it turned out to ruin us for the next few years of our life. And so that week I went to therapy alone. I walked in without my lobster shifting girlfriend, and the therapist asked me. She said, "So is there like a reason? Is there some kind of reason that this relationship couldn't go any further?" And I sat there and I said, "Mrs. Therapist, how do I put this? I guess you could say I broke up with her because she was shellfish in bed." Thank you, Goop House. Have a great night. Appreciate you guys. Thank you, everybody. I just wrote that one up the other night. Man, I wish, man, this would be awesome if I was in front of a real crowd and everyone stood up and started applauding. Okay, this is from Hannah, 14, she, they. They said, I got my first black eye recently from hitting my face on the tourney thing on the side of a diving board. Oh my God, that's awful. Things from history we should bring back. Words. What words should we bring back? We should bring back Grumbletonians. Cockalorum. That's good. Okay, there's some good words. A groak. That sounds like a slur. Hoop skirts. Hoop skirts are cool. A big part of their origin were so men couldn't grope women's butts. That doesn't say something about this goddamn hellhole of a country. I don't know what does. We had to create clothing that would stop men from sexually assaulting women. Masquerade balls. Masquerade balls. They're just so cool. So dramatic and magical. I love them. Also, hello, Phantom of the Opera. True. Big hats. They just look so cool. Who wouldn't want to wear a huge hat? The economy. Yeah, I miss the economy. And Bob Ross. Mud houses. I want to live in a mud pit. No, you don't. No, you don't. Mid-Atlantic accent. Is that the accent where they're all like, hey, okay, I think we'll stop with the presentations there for now. And I was wowed by 2, so I will donate another 50. Thank you guys for watching and listening and learning.